had an assignment. I have an assignment. It's due in 2 hours. And I was working on it last night, but I got tired, so I went to bed. And I woke up early to finish it. So that's what we're doing now. I hope to get it done within the hour, so I can spend the next hour filming. So I'm gonna get started on that. Wish me luck, and I'll see you guys later.
You say hi, we stay high, you look so pretty, yeah.
I just want to let you guys know that I cannot see anything. So like my setup is actually incredibly like ghetto. You know that IKEA mirror, the one that's shaped like an L? I'll put a photo here. I took that, I put it on my bed, and then you know those clamp clips? And I clipped my phone to the mirror. And even though it's only like maybe 1.5 feet away from my face, I cannot see anything that I am doing. I am that blind. My thing is, if I'm tired, I'm just gonna go to bed, because at that point the quality of my work is suffering anyways. Like, I would rather go to bed, get well rested, wake up early and finish it than hand in something that's subpar. Obviously, it's probably not going to be my best work if I like did it minutes before the deadline. Well, it's not minutes, I already handed it in an hour ago, but you know, I wish I could say that I don't do that normally, but I do. And I don't know about you guys, like, let me know, but has quarantine made you guys like, I don't want to say lazy, but like just not as vigilant or like as on top of things as you normally would have been? Which is actually kind of backwards, I guess, because we actually have the time, or maybe we don't. But yeah, I just haven't been the best student as of late. And like, this isn't the first time I've woken up to do, like, this isn't the first time I've woken up to do an assignment. But the thing is, the last time I did it, it was like an essay type situation. And so I woke up at 6 a.m. My English deadlines are always 10:30. I woke up at 6 a.m. I had like 1 paragraph down at the time. I finished it and I handed it in. And I was like, you know what? This is probably not going to get me the best mark. I'm probably, you know, you reap what you sow. I was prepared to get a terrible mark. I get it back. And I got like off the marks, I got like 0.25 off from perfect. So it's like, if my awful studentness is rewarded, I'm not gonna be incentivized to be like a good one and keep on top of my stuff. I know that sounds awful, but that's the truth. Like, that's why I always win. They never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me. Like,
because you're too streetwise?
Yup. I don't know. But like, I'm definitely aware that I'm not forming the best habits. And so I definitely would like to get on top of that. But it hasn't proven detrimental yet. Nice one. Hasn't proven detrimental yet. So you know what? I will keep it going. Do you guys ever like get that way? Like, not in terms of school even, just like in general, like if you do something not necessarily wrong, but when you're doing something that you could be doing in a better manner, you don't feel incentivized to change because you're being rewarded for it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I want to say I was excited because obviously the world isn't in the best state, but I definitely was grateful to have at first I was grateful to have the extra time off of school to, like, you know, get it together, breathe a little, because to be honest, I was starting to really burn out in school and the program I'm in. It just felt like I was doing work 24/7, and I was always doing things for school. Especially around the winter time, because around then I had cheer going on still, and I have a part-time job and I volunteer as well, and the program I'm in is super time consuming, and so it felt like if I wasn't at work, I was at cheer. If I wasn't at cheer, I was at school, and if I wasn't at school, I was at home doing homework, and I don't know, it just got to be a lot. Around spring break is when this whole thing happened, so like cheer had already ended by that time, but you know, burnout has no boundaries, you know, it can last forever. So I was happy, but now that I'm in it, I'm starting to realize that this is almost worse. And I don't want this to be a video of me complaining. Like, I'm sorry if that's what this turns into. But I realized that this was almost worse because at least with regular school, there's a distinction between, there's like a boundary. Like, when you're at home, you're away from school. If something's happening at school that maybe isn't the best for you, or if something's happening at school that is making you upset, or like if school is just a stressor for you, you can come home and be away from that environment. If home is a stressor for you, it isn't. But if home is a stressor for you, you have school to get away from. But you have school to get away from it. But in this quarantine type situation, there are no boundaries. They're one and the same. School is home, home is school. So if school is a stressor for you, which, by the way, it is, your home, your sanctuary, also becomes a stressor because it's the place where you do your schoolwork. And like, at least I had like a change of scenery in between. Like, I could do my homework at school and I could do my homework at home. Now it's just like 8 hours straight, which is illegal, by the way, because the district said we're only supposed to have 3 hours. Tell me why I'm sitting at my computer 8 out of 24 hours of the day. That's like a third of my... Anyways, District 38 can cash these hands, because I would rather them be honest and say, hey, you guys are gonna have 8 hours of work. But they got our hopes up, and they're like, it's gonna be 3 hours, it's gonna be fine, and you're gonna have time to do things, it's gonna be great. It's not. They lied. I'm over it. Like, I honestly was prepared, because that's what we were doing regularly. I was prepared to go on business as usual, and then they went and got my hopes up. Like, why? For why? For what?
You did this for what? Why not? Why?
There is literally no reason
What was the reason? I had to be
that should be allowed. So now we're gonna do eyeliner. I don't know how YouTubers do stuff like eyeliner or brows while talking. It's beyond me. Okay, I love Fenty, but it's kind of dry, so not that one. So I'm gonna switch to this one. It's the Marc Jacobs one. It was gifted to me by my aunt Charisse. You have to be a little more steady because it's actual liquid. It has like a brush. It's not a felt tip, but it's hella pigmented. Amazing. Y'all, it's 10:02. I'm not done my makeup. You know how they say eyebrows are sisters, not twins? Well, this wing looks like this wing's mom's dogs, brothers, sisters, cousins, nieces, nephews, third cousin, twice removed, re-added, married to their sisters, brothers, cousins, dogs, brothers, fishes, sons, cats, daughter. I am appalled. This is awful. But you know what? It's Zoom. They're not gonna care. You know what? That's nothing a lash can't fix. So now I'm gonna take this. I know I said I wasn't gonna narrate, but I think I should explain this. I'm gonna take my lash glue and I'm gonna put along my lash line. And then I'm also gonna put lash glue on the actual lash. If you experience any lifting of your lashes, like the corners lift or they don't stick when you set them down, this really helps because it's like, I have to put it down, one sec. It's like your eye glue, your lash glue, the lash glue on the lash, and they're doing this instead of just that type situation. I have to hurry up. It's literally like minutes until my Zoom call. Moral of the story, don't be like me. Do your homework on time. Do it in advance. And enjoy getting a full night's rest and not having it interrupted like your girl over here. But I'm incredibly excited to film content for you guys. And like, I'm obviously gonna do the stuff that I would like to do, but at the same time, YouTube is a two-way platform, and as my viewers and subscribers, I want to make stuff that you guys would like to watch. So always feel free to drop suggestions or just stuff that you really want to see down in the description, and I will do my very best to make it happen. Okay, so our brows are done. Everything is really ratchet because I'm trying to do two things at once. And now we're just gonna... These are very extra for a Zoom call. I'm kind of thinking of changing them. There we go. And so these are the lashes. I got them on AliExpress. I ordered a bunch more, so I'm probably gonna do a lash try on haul. If you guys are interested in that, let me know down below. But yeah, they're pretty great, and they're $3. I remember once upon a time I bought lashes at Sephora and they were $20, and those were like on the cheaper end because velour lashes are like $36.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
So I went on AliExpress, and these are the same, if not better, and they cost way less. Win-win. Everyone wins. My pocket's happy. My parents aren't disappointed in me for spending inordinate amounts of money on makeup, and I guess everyone wins, but the people at Sephora. But they already have enough money, okay? So, okay, some people put mascara on their lashes before they put on their lashes, but I can't do that because my lashes are really curly, and so if I put on the mascara before my actual lashes will get stiff, and it'll become really difficult for me to put on the falsies without getting my actual lashes stuck in the glue, and it becomes a hot mess. And so I prefer to do it after, even though it's a little bit difficult to get it. I don't know, it just works better for me. I didn't do my forehead, or should I say my 5 head? That'd make more sense. Alrighty, and so that's all pressed in. This is what we're looking like. I promise you I don't look as crusty in good lighting. Earlier, I realized that I didn't have an English meeting. I did have a history meeting, which I did miss. So, can I get an F in the chat? I had an amazing time getting ready with you guys. I promise you I'm way more upbeat. It's just 9 in the morning, but stay tuned for more videos. Again, let me know what you guys want to see and I'll make it happen. And I will see you guys in the next one.